So here's something interesting. 45,000 people use this road every day. This is the R21, which is 67.6 kilometers long and stretches from the east rand of the city of Ekurhuleni to Fountain Circle in Pretoria. More interesting about this road is that 11% of its users are heavy-duty vehicles that carry freight and economically valuable goods on a daily basis. I'm standing on the side of this road today because key sections of this road are getting a much-needed maintenance and upgrade. This R21 project is estimated to cost the South African National Roads Agency Limited, or SANRAL, 309 million rand. The reason for the work being done on this road is simple. This stretch of road is a vital economic vein and needs continued maintenance and upgrades to keep it in viable and operational shape. With this R21 project set to begin this year in 2024, I got an opportunity to speak to the Northern Region Manager in order to understand a little bit more about the work being done by SANRAL to improve the lives of the people who use this road and also gain a few insights on the project, its plans, and more.
Good day. My name is Progress Hlahla. I'm the Regional Manager for SANRAL's Northern Region. The Northern Region covers 4 provinces: Gauteng, Mpumalanga, Limpopo, and the Northwest provinces. Together, we manage around 9,500 kilometers of the national road network. So obviously, OR Tambo is an international airport, and as such, it attracts a lot of freight in addition to normal passenger traffic. And as you look at it, the freight that needs to move to the airport to and fro obviously ends up using the R21. And the high percentage of heavy vehicles ends up damaging our road network. We do not have a weighbridge currently there that actively weighs the trucks as they pass to screen them. So every now and then we've got overloaded vehicles that could be traveling on that road. These overloaded vehicles are damaging the R21. And over time you begin to see what you have seen, a bit of unraveling of the surface, a little bit of cracking and so on. And this is quite a concern for us, especially given that the people who travel from the airport to the capital city of the country are going to be using this road. So it ends up being the first impression a person gets of the country, and we need that road to be functional. We have quite a number of activities that we do on National Road Network. Part of it is obviously ensuring that every kilometer of the National Road Network has got what we call routine road maintenance. These are teams responsible for pothole patching, cleaning drains, repairing all kinds of damage that we see on the road network. In addition to this, we do wellness programs where we actually go out there and sensitize motorists around the various tactics that they can use to remain safe on the road. So activities range from the ones that are infrastructure related, in ensuring that, for example, the roads are safe. We do road safety audits and other kinds of audits as part of the design process. But post that, we still do a lot of training. You would recall recently we're in Polokwane doing motorcycle training, just safety on motorcycles. So we do a lot of this kind of trainings every now and then, and we continue to do this to ensure that the roads remain safe.
With SANRAL investing and empowering SMMEs who are part of various projects all over South Africa, it's important to know how small and medium enterprises can get involved and assist to get projects like the R21 completed on time and to a high standard.
So we have actually impacted quite positively on a lot of lives. There are people out there who are now able to work independently on construction projects because of the training they received from SANRAL as part of our SMME empowerment programs. In addition to that, there are people who are able to send their children to school and to do a lot of things in their households which they could not have afforded before because of the activities that they've been doing on the National Road Network and the opportunities that we created for them. So the impact is quite broad, and even on the R21 that we're talking about, you see that there is going to be quite a number of packages for SMMEs. Remember, as part of government's program, 30% of infrastructure projects will go to local SMMEs. This is a 300 million rand contract, and 100 million rand of it is going to end up in the hands of SMMEs. And these SMMEs will range from those that supply material to those that do actual construction work. In addition to this, we think we'll spend about 6% of this contract on labor. So these are job opportunities that we are going to be creating, and we think this impacts positively on the story that we are telling of SANRAL on South African roads and in general on the South African population.
To understand how SANRAL works with communities, it's important to know about the PLC and what and how it works. It's comprised of stakeholders such as local municipalities, community members, as well as SMMEs. The PLC creates a platform for liaison, execution of work, subcontracting, and the facilitation of employment, especially for local community members. Members of the community can also obtain information from the PLC about opportunities that SANRAL provides for the youth, such as bursaries, scholarships, in-training programs, and internships, as well as information about business opportunities for local entrepreneurs.
So every time we award a major contract, you see that there is what we call a mobilization period. This takes up to 3 months. During this period, the contractor goes through what we call a project liaison committee, or PLC, which is made up of local individuals who are elected into this platform. They then share information of the packages that are going out for subcontracting. And based on this information that is shared in this platform, and in addition on municipal notice boards, when subcontractors see this information, they are then able to tender for these packages. So we allow this full 3 months period for just this activity to make sure that we attract the correct SMMEs, we evaluate the packages that are there, and we award to them. So as part of this project as well, they would see these adverts on their local municipal offices. They will always be there. They can always approach SMMEs. And some of them that are tech savvy, every time they see us advertising a tender award on the SANRAL website, they are welcome to start to follow up to see, okay, who is the main contractor, where are they going to be working out, and they can contact them and ask for details of the PLC members so that they can engage with them to make sure that they are able to participate in these contracts. And in addition to this, we've got a supplier desk that we have at SANRAL, an SMME dedicated website where a lot of these subcontracts will be advertised, and they're always there. So SMMEs as well are welcome to go to our normal website, www.nra.co.za, and from there they'll be able to navigate to this website and get a lot more detail about all the contracts SANRAL is running in all regions in the country.
With SANRAL undertaking a large number of routine and maintenance work across the country at any given time, motorists' convenience and safety during projects like this is a vital part of ensuring a successful project. And it's also important to understand how SANRAL aims to prioritize road users.
So without maintenance, the roads will fall apart. And if they fall apart, motorists will not be able to travel anyway. The user cost starts to climb, and a lot of claims start coming out. For example, damages to windscreen, as you've seen with the stones and so on. So maintenance is critical and crucial for the work that we do at SANRAL. So, and the disruption of motorists or of traffic on our roads is inevitable. We will have to disrupt some of that traffic to ensure that the roads are actually maintained and kept at the right riding quality. We have a measure that we use in SANRAL, and I think it's used the world over. It's called the Overall Condition Index. It gives us an idea of whether a road is in good quality or not. And our maintenance teams work to ensure that our roads remain in a very good quality in terms of what the nation expects for us.
With the R21 project set to begin, traffic flows will be affected quite a bit. Motorists will need to be alert when using this road. From adhering to road signs, driving slower, and being patient when traffic is being diverted, or using designated alternative routes, you as a road user being more cautious will make other road users much safer and the road a little bit more manageable during this construction phase.
So you will notice that once construction starts, and it's going to be starting this week, the expectation is that they abide by the posted traffic limits in terms of the speed limits that we have there. It is an active construction site, it will have deep excavations, and it is going to be unsafe to speed there. So we expect that they actually are going to abide by that. But in addition to this, we're going to be doing a lot of night work. The night work is done to at least reduce the period of construction and reduce the impact that we have in terms of lane closures that the motorists are going to be having at least available to them. So to achieve a minimum disruption, we have to work at night. And when motorists are driving at night as well, we expect that they abide by the traffic signs that we have there. They avoid stopping and steering, they avoid flashing the headlights unnecessarily and making it unsafe for those that are working there. In addition, we think that as long as there's cooperation between us and the motorists and the police and all the other parties that are there, we expect that we will carry out a successful project. We know that the construction period is quite long, it's up to 24 months, but even within that, we will try as much as we can to minimize the impact on disruptions, to ensure that at least motorists are able to drive as much as they can through the construction zones. We are obviously aware that it is a main arterial link between the airport and the capital city, and we keep this in mind as we plan our traffic accommodation for this particular project.
There are clearly big plans ahead for the R21 and the future of South African roads in general. But for now, the R21 takes center stage as a major project for the northern region. This project is one example of just how much it takes to keep South African roads moving forward every day.